Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Got a little video for you today. It's a sail away from Fort Lauderdale, and right now I'm down on the beach. I did this after I filmed the ships, and I was able to find out where you go if you want to go right along the waterway to see the ships leaving. Unfortunately, I was kind of running late and I had to divert. I was trying to go on the south side of the channel to a park that's over there, but unfortunately that was shut down. So this was my second best way to do it. Stick around at the end and I'll show you where to go if you want to head down to Fort Lauderdale yourself. And as we get going, we'll take a break for the intro. And here we go. So I missed the first ship. The first ship that was leaving that day was Sun Princess, and I really wish I had gotten it because it looks like it's a beautiful ship. The one we have here, as you can see, is the Celebrity Apex, and I kind of positioned myself near one of those big condo towers. So I had this avenue where I could kind of get a clear shot as the ships were leaving. And again, this would have been a great one if I was on the south side of the channel, because you would have seen the orange thing on the other side, which is the Magic Carpet Ride, which kind of makes these Celebrity Edge class ships so unique. But this one is fairly new. It's the second in the Edge class. I think the only one newer right now is the Celebrity Beyond. Talked to a couple who was on this, and they said they absolutely loved this ship. It was gorgeous on the inside. I'm going to go on a Celebrity ship in February, and that'll be my first one, so I'll check it out. It's not going to be this, but hopefully one day my wife and I, or my family and I, we can get on to one of these Edge class ships. And as that leaves, the next one coming up is the new Statendam. And there's two Holland America ships that we'll see. And if I pronounce these wrong, forgive me, make a comment down below. And as I'm sure people are more than happy to correct on the internet. But I'm not that familiar with Holland America. I've never been on their ships. From the looks of it, I mean, their ships are beautiful. This is a really nice looking ship. This one is fairly new to its fleet. It's about 100,000 gross tons, so it's decent size. It's not too small, but it's on the smaller end of what cruise lines are currently building. And this started sailing back in 2018. And this one of the things I noticed about the Holland America ones is that they don't seem to have all the craziness on the top deck that a lot of other ships have, with the water slides, the go-karts, the roller coasters, the surf simulators, all that type of stuff. The only thing I could really pick out there, other than the loungers and the pools and all, was the netted basketball court that they have right at the top there. But you can see this is a really nice ship. I'm sure the view from those aft-facing balconies has to be fantastic. If you've ever been to Lauderdale, especially for a sailway, please let me know. Some of these people who have these condos here, I'm really envious, because they must just have an incredible view as these ships come and go each day. And this one is the Zuiderdam. Again, correct me if I'm wrong on the pronunciation on that. 82,000 gross tons, so a little bit on the small side. It didn't look it. It looks like a decent sized ship. Built back in 2002. And again, like I said, with the other one, you don't see a lot of the kind of hoopla on that top deck that you see with some of the other lines. This is a little bit older crowd, a little bit more relaxed. So I don't think they're looking for roller coasters and water slides necessarily. And this was taken, the last weekend in December 2024. I took a drive over. I'm in Southwest Florida, so it only takes me about an hour and a half to get to the cruise port in Lauderdale. And I thought I could catch some nice ships. It was very, very windy that day, as you can see by these palm trees here swaying in front of the ships, and not too cold just yet, but definitely a very windy day. I'd be curious on some of these ships how much they were feeling it as soon as they left port. And as that one sails out of view, our fourth and final ship is Oasis of the Seas. This one holds a little spot in my heart. We were on this back in 2020, in March of 2020, and if that date rings a bell, it's because that's when the lockdown occurred. We were literally the last cruise before all the cruise lines shut everything down. So we are actually getting on this again this coming June, so we're looking forward to it. We love the Oasis class ships. They're just fantastic. I think we have a balcony, and my son and a friend will be in a Central Park view room. So I'll have videos of both of those once we complete that cruise. But again, you can see up top here, besides everybody checking out the sail away, you can see the water slides right there, the cabanas that they have to rent and all. Towards the back of the ship, I don't know if you're going to see the sports court back there, but also the surf simulator. And then, of course, these are the ships with the split hulls. So they have that Central Park in the middle and then boardwalk in the end. And you'll catch a little bit of a view of that as it passes by. And so this is the Oasis class for Royal Caribbean. This and Allure are the smallest in that class, but only slightly. It seems each time they come out with a new one, they add just a little something extra to it. Oh, and this also has the Ultimate Abyss, the dry slide in the back that I think is 10 decks. I think it's your quickest way to get from deck 16 down to deck 6. And as that sails away, we're going to take a look at the, if you ever go to Lauderdale and you want to see the sail away, but you want to see it from the beach and specifically from all those rocks, there's public parking down this road. If you get lucky, you can find a spot. And I focused on this building right here because it has this curved facade to it with all the balconies for each of the condos. And what you do is you take a walk down the sidewalk here. Here's a look at some more of those taller buildings. But you take a walk down, and we're going to go right here. And there's a small alleyway right next to these buildings on the left that are yellow. That's what you want to look for. And then here's the sign that welcomes you to the beach, kind of gives you some of the do's and don'ts and all. This is a footpath that takes you right down. You can see the condos on the left. They have the fence right here and then the hedgerow on the other side. And taking one more look back where we came from. And there's my professional finger in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. And then as you get to the beach, you've got some of these signs where the section past the sign is private for those people who have the condos, but their section doesn't go all the way to the water. So what you can do is you can kind of walk to the water and then take a right, and you can see here's a cargo ship going by. Go to the right, and then all those big rocks are right there, and you can literally just stand on those rocks as the ships go by. And it was interesting to see these cargo ships were waiting for the cruise ships to finish. Thank you for checking out my video, and remember, if you're looking for a cruise, contact me and I'll find the perfect cruise vacation for you.